This is Millie. She's a suede ankle boot with the buckle detail. $99.95 is the price. 6 payments of $16.66 on this one. This is part of the new elevated footbed technology.
That's
We'll
right.
talk about that in a second. But honestly, what we're hearing from folks that have this is that it's that perfect little sweet spot. When you look at this shoe, it looks like a fashion bootie. It does not say, look at me, I'm orthotic-based technology at all. But what you get is the benefit of having that Vionic footbed inside a really cute fashion boot. So let me do colors really quickly, Liam, and then I'll let you go into the detail.
Love to, yeah.
First up is the burgundy that you saw on Sheila. We also have it available in the black. We're offering it in this gorgeous olive, which really is more of a toasty.
It's reading more to a tan olive as opposed to a green olive.
It's definitely more of a tan.
In those terms, yeah.
And then we also have it available in your gray or greige, is what we're calling it. So it's like a gray beige, so greige.
Again, a great neutral, almost like a mushroomy color. It's going to be a fantastic neutral option for you.
But who would think that this shoe, when you look at it and see it on the girl's foot, would actually have an orthotic inside?
And that's what we are so passionate about at Vionic, Jane, is the fact that, you know, we can make these styles, we can make these silhouettes, but still have that comfort built in there and have that support built in. Still have the essence of our brand, that DNA, if you like, of Vionic, which is going to give you that unparalleled support with every single step.
And this is unparalleled support in an elevated footbed, which is something that you won't find in even custom shoes, right?
Exactly right. And you know, the elevated support technology, even if I just take out the insole and just show you what's going to be sitting underneath the foot, and it's a really sort of great, I mean, you can see that we just didn't take our flat technology and sort of put it into the boot. We've completely re-engineered our footbed to show you that, yes, we still have that great little arch support, nice deep heel cup, which is going to really beautifully hold your foot in. And if I just turn it that way, you've got that little contour around the front of the foot there, which is going to support around that ball of the foot. So you're getting that great level of support, that full foot contact, which is so important when you're wearing a heel or a wedge style. So,
and what is the heel height on this?
It is 1 3/4 inches. So, and we created this as a result of the feedback that everybody gave us at QVC. Our friends and family at QVC have said, we love your boot styles. You go from a flat to a 2.5 inch heel though. We'd love something in between. So that's why we created this height of heel. And you can see why it's been so popular, because I think it really does hit that sweet spot. Again, that great so chunky sort of block heel. So you're getting fantastic stability just with that nice bit of elevation.
And it's somewhere between a Western and a Moto. So
That's
it's a Wodo, a Westmo.
A Weto or something.
I don't know, something like that, but it's really cute. So you'll wear it with skirts. You'll wear it with little dresses. My daughter Chelsea is, you know, obsessed with shoes and handbags. So this was on her Christmas list. If she's a good girl, then maybe Santa will come through. She sent me a picture, a screenshot of this shoe. And said, Santa, baby, put some booties under the tree for me. And I said, Santa said, if you're a good girl, we'll see. So it's just a matter of if she can maintain for the next 3 weeks. Okay, so let's go.
It's a tough room.
But I get it. I mean, this is because she works in retail, so she stands up, and but she has to be fashionable. So this is a great shoe for, you know, standing up and then still looking good.
And that's what's great about Vionic, is because you truly do not have to sacrifice that style for the comfort and support. I know that gets said a lot, but you know, the difference between Vionic and other brands is the fact that you actually have podiatrist design technology that's built in, and it does make a difference. And we'll show that difference just with Kylene here. And we'll have a look at the foot from the side. I'm just going to put Kylene into a regular high heel boot style. And here you can see it's a very similar level of elevation. This was a really nice boot before I cut it in half. But what you're going to see here, just 2 points of contact, one at the heel, one at the ball of the foot. There's nothing in between. In fact, if I just get my little flashlight out, you can see that light shining through underneath Kylene's arch there. So just fresh air sitting underneath the arch. And what does that mean? It means that there's nothing supporting underneath this midfoot area. So all the pressure is going onto that ball of the foot.
And it's going to slide forward because there's nothing stopping
Nothing holding in.
Right.
Think about it in these terms. She's sitting on top of this footbed. So let me take Kylene out of that and remove the insole from the Millie, and I'm just going to put it on top of the heel. So here you've got just the insole on top of the heel. And here you can see the difference. Now she's sitting into this footbed. You can see how that foot is beautifully cradled. If I just get my little flashlight out, you see nothing shining
No
through
gap
there,
between
no gaps
foot
whatsoever.
contact and the actual insole.
Exactly.
The only light you can see is what's coming from underneath the shoe, which is where it should be.
Exactly right. And so what that difference that's going to make is the fact that you've got full foot contact with the footbed.
That's right.
Which means the pressure is more evenly dispersed across all of the foot instead of just going onto one area.
And all that being said, who cares? It's a cute boot. No, I'm only kidding. No, it's very.
So true. I've got to drag down the tone every now and then to talk about the boring stuff.
It's very true that, you know, a lot of us need orthotic shoes, but we have been struggling until Vionic came to try to find that orthotic-based technology and support in a shoe that's this cute. It just never happened before.
That's right.
And to get it at under $100 is not too shabby.
Is amazing. And that's what we're really trying to do at Vionic, is really, I guess, re-engineer the landscape of what comfort footwear can mean to people. And comfort footwear doesn't need to be dowdy. It doesn't just need to be black and brown. It can be great colours. It can be stunning materials, very, very flattering silhouettes that still provide that comfort.
Well, we've sold 30,000 of these at QVC, and I want you to put that in perspective. Think about a shoe store in your local mall, 30,000 pairs of one style.
That's
and
right.
Most stores, if they carry maybe 12 of one style shoe, most of the time, all the sizes that you want are gone when you go in there, and they bring you, oh, you might also like.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, we are one of the biggest shopping shoe stores in the world.
It is, yeah.
And to be able to offer this shoe with that fabulous price and give you 5 months to pay, or 6 months to pay, 6 months to pay for it at $16.66 is a good thing. So now you just need to think about color and the fact that we offer medium and wide width, so pick your size and the color. Burgundy. Black, which has been very popular, and that actually has the silver tone hardware.
That's right, and it's got the black heel on there as well, so it looks really nice and sleek as well.
Very sleek. I do love that black. We have what we're calling olive, and this olive is more of a toasty brown color.
I agree.
So there's a little bit of green in it, but not much. It's really more towards a deep tan, and then here is the grayish, which is that perfect kind of cool neutral, the perfect blend of taupe and maybe gray.
That's right. So it's really that sort of grey and beige combination, which is that really great, nice, natural, neutral hue that comes out in it. So got rubber on the foot sole unit as well, so that's going to give great traction.
Not heavy. The front is fully articulated, so it's not going to be a hard boot to wear. And it's hitting our gals at below the ankle bone. Is that correct? So it's isn't that cute? So and it's closer to the ankle. So all of those cute little slim leg jeans and all that we're wearing look
It's going to sit beautifully across a number of different outfits. And something that's really cool we've done is actually, you'll notice it on the front that it's a little bit higher, then on the back it sits a little bit lower, and that's going to have an elongating effect on the leg as well. So it's going to make the legs look a little bit longer, and it is going to be really, really comfortable on the foot to wear because it's not hitting on that ankle bone. It's sitting just underneath. In fact, you can just sort of see Sheila there on the side, and I'm not going to do a demo on you. It's all right, Sheila, but you can see there how it's just sitting underneath that ankle bone.
Right.
So that means it's not going to be sitting on top there. It's not going to rub or anything like that. So it sits at that perfect heel height.
Do you love the way that they feel? Aren't they cute? And it gives you the lift without making you to the point where you're teetering forward.
Exactly.
That's that perfect sweet spot.
Yeah.
We do have other higher heels available. We'll talk about one actually a little bit later. But I think this for your everyday, like what to wear when you're going to the game and you want to look cute with a chic pair of slim jeans and a chunky sweater like Anne is wearing, Kate, excuse me, is wearing. And then you'll see Leah, who actually is wearing the pants that we had earlier. Pat had those on in Morning Q Live.
Yes.
And look how funky that is. That's like a weekend out type of a look. Leah, busy mom, working it on the, going out with the girlfriends.
Absolutely. And it's
meanwhile, it's not true. Like none of us do any of that, do we? We never go out. But we do actually go to family functions that we want to look really cute for. And thanks for calling us out, Sheila, on that one. She brought that. We had this whole fantasy
Sheila is
in
the
our
conscience
head
of the QVC set, isn't she?
She brought us right back to reality.
Thanks.
It's a 297-659 medium and wide widths available in this. 6 payments of $16.66. And again, take advantage of that. The special additional easy pay days ends tonight.
Right.
So if that's helping you with your holiday budgeting, we'd encourage you to do it now.
That's right. And I think it's a really versatile palette of colours as well. I mean, any of these colours that we've brought out here will go well with pretty well anything that's in your closet there as well. So the burgundy is, I mean, I think that's the colour of the season. I'm seeing so much, not just in shoes, but I'm seeing it a lot in apparel as well.
And that can actually elongate your legs. So we have that crushed velvet that Leah is wearing in burgundy too. That's gold tone hardware. Okay. Yep. Then the black, which is actually getting limited now in a couple of sizes. So if you want the black, please don't wait on those. That has the silver. Then here is your olive, and like we said, it's more of a toasty brown color. There's a little hint of green in it, but it's more, it's a martini olive color, not like an army
not the army olive color. Yeah.
And then we have the greige, which is that perfect gray beige combination. Really, really pretty neutral. If you're shopping for a gift, not sure where to go, I would say either one of these are going to be a safe bet, the greige or the black, but don't wait if you want that black. And again, if you know somebody already loves Vionic and wears the sandals and wears the flip-flops in the summertime, they're going to transition into this elevated style so easily.
That's right. And it's really great to be able to give everybody, you know, the option of footwear for every occasion that's going to give you that very similar level of support with every step. And I think that's what we're very proud of at Vionic. Not just to be, we used to just be sandals and flip-flops and that was it. Then we moved into slippers because we were told it gets cold here in America. But then we sort of wanted, you know, we had so much feedback, so we want to sort of see more styles, and that's why we've really started to expand the categories that we come out in. But then also really sort of taking the evolution of the styling and the contemporary sort of looks and the fashion elements to our shoes to a whole new level, and that's been the case certainly in the last 2 years.
How many years was Vionic around before they were able to perfect the elevated technology? Because this is relatively new.
The elevated support took us about 4 years to get right. So we were working on that, well, by we, I mean our innovation lab, not me personally. But I'll take credit for it. It was all me. It was my
You get to take it.
But no, and it was about 4 years in the making, and really now it's just we're so excited to be able to bring you these beautiful, more refined styles. I mean, this style here is professional, it's practical, but you can sort of have so many options: dress it up or dress it down, whatever you might want to do with it. But still know you've got the confidence to be able to step out in an elevated style, a heeled style, and know that you're not going to be, oh man, why did I wear these after a few hours?
I know.
You're going to be just as supported with your last step as you were with the first step.
And I like the shape of the toe on this one. It's an almond-shaped toe, but it's raised so that there is like a really thick, big toe. And I need to, when I look at the profile of a shoe, I have to make sure it's got room for my big toe to fit in there.
So I'm gonna drag down the tone again and tell you technically why that is the case. Well, this is a really cool construction sort of site. What we do is actually what I refer to as we lessen the ski jump. So what I mean by that is that we don't go just from that heel down to the toe. It's not really steep. What we do is we flatten it out around this ball of the foot, around this midfoot area. We flatten it out around this area, which means it's going to come down a little bit more gradually, and that creates a little bit more volume around the toe area.
Oh, good. Okay.
So sorry, I had to nerd it up a little bit.
So I like it. I like the nerding of it. I don't care. I'm still
looks good. It's still doing
it.
It still looks cute. But
that's the most important thing.
It's a really cool construction feature, which is going to give a little bit more volume around the toe.
And it's a beautiful, beautiful suede shoe. I forgot to ask you, are these water safe? Do we need to spray
They are
these?
weather resistant, water resistant. So I always recommend any suede shoes to treat them once a season anyway, but get these out of the box and they're going to be fine.
Awesome. Well, our today's special value has been very popular, close to 8,000 in our presentation in this show. They are the update to the very